Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Top Hat Gaming Man here, welcoming you to another exciting video on my channel. Thankfully this week I will not be joined by Luke Street, as I hate him, and instead I am joined by Gentleman Guru Larry.
Am I auditioning for his replacement, am I?
Yes, let's call this, let's treat this like a job interview. Sounds
Excellent.
great.
That sounds fun.
Yes, brilliant.
Will I get more money in him?
Yes. Yes, you will get more money than him. No problem at all. Considering he doesn't get anything.
Oh, there you go. That's always
so
bonus.
0 times 0 is 0.
So yes. Well, you say I got to get more, so I get like 1p in.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, the ball is in my court now. So, what makes you think you're better than Luke?
Well, this is the internet, and the ego dictates that I'm more popular than him, so therefore I am a better person.
This is true. You have a large audience.
Yes.
With over 300,000 subscribers. Am I correct? Way more than that, actually, isn't it?
340.
340,000 subscribers. So,
well, I'm probably losing them now after this video.
True.
I'll probably say something controversial that people will lose respect for me.
You could do.
And unsubscribe.
I say the smallest of things, and then I get barraged for days and days on Twitter over it. So
I know.
It surprised me.
You lost so many subscribers, and you thought you should go back to the gold standard.
I know, all 10 of them. So sad.
Disgusting.
But anyway, I am here today because I felt like going on a little bit of a fact hunt.
Did you?
I've decided to make this.
Rip me off again?
No, not at all.
Trying to use my title.
No, this is homage.
This is homage. You're already putting women in your thumbnails like I do, just to get views.
Oh, because you're the only person on the internet who puts women in the thumbnails.
I'm the one who invented it.
You invented putting the women in the thumbnails.
And there's a well-known fact it's first dibs on the internet, so nobody else can ever copy you.
That is true. I didn't think about the rules of the internet.
It is, yes, the unwritten rules of the internet. Maybe we should do a video on that one day.
Well, let me try this. Guru Larry here. Today I bring to you the top 5 most unwritten rules of the internet.
Yes.
Was that a good impression?
Hello, you. Yeah.
That's quite a good impression.
Actually, that was an impression of Dan Ibbotson doing an impression of me. That sounded like, but
so that was essentially impression inception.
Yes, impression.
Yeah. So to get to the point before people get really angry, because this is the title of the video, and if I don't mention the title of the video quite soon into a video, then that's another reason people get really angry. So the video title is going to be something along the lines of 5 facts about Guru Larry, which are rather stupid, which you probably didn't know existed. Something along those lines. So 5 facts about Guru Larry.
5 facts about me, yeah. So, well, the first one was obviously that I got my guru name from presenting a TV show called Game Guru in the early noughties.
The only thing I will say, with my audience being a load of pencil neck geeks, do you not think they won't know that already?
I don't know. Maybe they just go with it. I don't know.
I'd imagine they probably know that. That'd be like one of those really bad list channels, like The Gamer.
Yeah.
That'd be like The Gamer, wouldn't it?
Bad enough, yeah. But no, I'm egotistical enough to use my real name as my username. So.
Your real name?
Larry. I'm not Luke. I'm not Guru Larry in real life, but yeah, Larry is my real name.
Yeah, I didn't think your real name was Guru.
No, well, some people do. Some people call me Guru, and it's a bit weird.
It's a bit weird, I suppose. But yes, what facts can you give us about yourself? Mainly relating to gaming and YouTube. Like, how did you actually get your start? You've done the TV stuff.
I've done the TV
stuff. What made you
stuff.
transition from TV to YouTube?
Well, basically, we got Wes and I, because I used to work with Wes on Game Guru as well, and he came over to me. We had come up with this idea of how about making video game reviews on a mobile phone.
That is innovative.
And this is long before smartphones existed. And we thought we're sort of approaching websites, companies like Game, and like put a QR code on the label of the game so people could see gameplay footage and a little review of it, see what they think of it. And we approached a couple of companies about that. I think it was a company called Television X or something like that. And they just kept messing us about over and over and that. So we made all these reviews, and they never.
Well, Television X was porn, wasn't it?
No, it's not. It was a company called something like Channel X or something like that. But yeah, they kept messing us about in it, and in the end, we just thought, screw it, just put it on YouTube, put the videos on YouTube.
And that was before you could make money on YouTube directly from advertising.
Yeah. We done it just for the laugh. It wasn't about money anymore. Yeah, it wasn't about money in those days. It was about.
As it slowly morphed into a career, being a full-time YouTuber, is it as difficult as many YouTubers claim that once you're a professional, it's the hardest job you've ever done? That's what they all say.
No.
So why do you think they say that?
Because they just want sympathy and more moolah, don't they?
It's just sympathy then.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and you do that, you know, my depression, stuff like that, you know, anxiety, stuff like that. Yeah.
So how would you compare it to a real job, as people say?
Well, it's easy. It's easy. It's just basically there's only job in the world that you can say, oh, I don't feel like going to work today. I'll stay in bed. Don't have to nobody to excuse yourself to. You're not going to get sacked.
So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. People who say YouTube's a hard job, excuses. It can't be that hard anyway, because I pretty much do it. I put in. What's the best way of saying it? I make in-depth videos every single week, and I manage to do that on top of a full-time job. So therefore, it's not that difficult if you can do it on the side and still manage to pump out regular content. So yeah, I think a lot of people are just weak-willed when it goes, oh, hardest job in the world.
Well, you technically got 3 jobs, really, haven't you?
Yes, I do have 3 jobs, so yeah, the third one. What about that?
Crime fighter.
Yeah, crime fighter.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Top hat gaming man.
Top hat gaming man, crime fighter.
Crime fighter, yeah. You just go around suplexing villains.
I do, yes. Oh, suplexing. They're only villains from certain people's perspectives, though. We'll save that.
Oh, are you going for this philosophical thing that there's always a grey?
There's always 50 shades of grey.
Well, surely it's just somebody who goes around robbing banks or mugging grannies and that. They're misunderstood, are they?
Well, yeah, they've got a backstory, haven't they? They're doing it for their daughter who's dying of swine flu.
You know that's only in comics. Nobody does that in real life. They just do it for drug addiction or something, or they're just scumbags. Nobody does that. That's the bloody comic book heroes and stuff like that.
Probably, maybe, perhaps. Who knows? It's a question I am unable to answer.
Well, you should look that up maybe for a future video.
Maybe.
Are all criminal scumbags?
Are all criminal scumbags? People, I reckon, people would even get angry with me for doing that.
Oh, they would do, yeah. Especially if you tie it in with the NHS or Brexit.
Or anything we're not allowed to talk about, apparently.
So you just basically, as a tip for you future, just don't give any opinions ever on the internet.
So can we hear this? Is this a tip for all YouTubers? All YouTubers?
Keep your mouth shut. Nobody wants to hear your opinions because somebody's going to find it offensive, and you're always going to lose subscribers and money and blah 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 blah. So yes, just keep your mouth shut.
The only thing I will say from that, I've always veered away from that area somewhat, because I would rather people hear some of my real opinions, even if they are ridiculous at times, because then that stops me looking like a sycophant, because the majority of YouTubers I watch, they look sycophantic. It looks like they're just saying things to try and get money, because it annoys me how sycophantic it appears a lot of the time. Would you agree with that somewhat?
Fake.
Yeah. Would you agree with that at all?
Well, there's a couple of genuine people out there.
I'm not saying that there's not genuine people. I'm saying sometimes certain things come across as sycophantic. Like there's a lot of YouTubers who haven't got a bad word to say about anything.
No, they don't want to sort of,
rock the boat.
Rock the boat. That's the word. Yeah. So yeah, no, there's people like that. But
I just think that comes across as more dislikable, because you're not seeing the real them.
Well, everybody wears a mask to an extent. Yeah. There's always
like
a facade, but the real person underneath.
But to be fair, I don't wear this top hat every day.
Just go and wear it to work every day, won't you?
Yeah. So everyone's got multiple sides. You are correct. Definitely true.
So you got a hat for everything.
So that's a good fact actually. We see the Guru Larry. In your videos, and that's another fact I can bring to you today. You're not really just a cartoon face.
I'm not, or with a thumb for a nose. Everybody says. That's
how we've just learned.
Yes,
education.
Yes, I think the reason I use an avatar is because it was a pain in the arse to set up cameras all the time and that for doing stuff like that. Yeah. And basically, I was a bit embarrassed because my weight back then. So I lost loads of weight and that, so I'm going to come on camera a bit more soon.
Excellent.
But somebody will point out and I'm fat, because I didn't realise that.
Oh yeah, exactly. People they're like wolves. Yeah. They like to sniff out and find your weakness and then eat
basically, most of its extent is pointing out that you're physically unattractive or something. That's what they normally go for. Yeah. You're ugly.
Just jealousy, isn't it? Yeah. I think they don't like the fact that you're successful and they're the ones watching you.
It's not that I got it handed to me on a silver platter. I mean, it took me 10 years to get where I am.
So they're saying it is hard work and really tough.
No, it's not. It's not hard work. It's just always consistent work.
Consistency.
It's about not giving up.
That's a good word.
I've got so many other channels and that I'm a big fan of. They've gone, loads have gone. Like Make 21 stuff like that. So those are big channels I used to like watching back in the day. All gone.
So yeah, I would agree with you there. Actually, consistency, that is definitely the hardest thing with YouTube.
Yes.
Consistently
videos. Like I said, I haven't made any proper video for quite some time, and my channel's gone drop right down the views and subs and that because I haven't put out the content really.
So when you make videos, do you often find it's stuff that you personally find interesting, or is it for the views, or is it a combination of both, would you say?
Well, I think, yeah, it's a combination of both. I mean, you're not going to really put all that effort into making a video if you're not interested in it, because it's going to turn out lousy for starters.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. I agree with turning out lousy part. That part I will agree with you. But there's so many channels out there who make a full-time living by putting out videos every day, which aren't any effort because they're literally doing them daily.
Well, that's
just the consistency.
Turn on a camera, blah, 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 blah. Look at a couple of websites to talk about stuff, you know. Not plagiarism whatsoever.
That's the consistency, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easy to rip somebody else off and put it on there.
So what's the difference, would you say, between plagiarism and fair use?
Well, plagiarism is copying someone verbatim. It's like using their material, their written material. Was that Philip Minchin guy, wasn't it?
I can't pronounce his name.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm talking about. The
IGN
guy.
IGN man.
And he apparently went around stealing loads of other channels.
Dead Cells man.
Dead Cells, that's it, yeah. I wrote to him, he never wrote back.
He didn't write back.
I said, yeah, do you want to do a cameo on one of my videos, just for a laugh? I like doing that. I had Maddox on one of my videos and lost loads of subscribers from it. So.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, okay. That best page in the universe, do you remember that website?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might have to enlighten myself. You need to.
But then I also had Jim Sterling in that same video, so I don't know who it was that. I think I basically had both sides of the fence. So I couldn't win in that video. So
fair enough. So what would you say to would-be people? Is that the right word? People.
Could be, yeah.
We're inclusive here. We say people.
Yes.
What would you say to them? Persons. If they want to become YouTubers themselves.
Yeah.
As a profession, what is the key advice as a professional would you give them to become professionals at making YouTube videos in a professional manner on a professional basis to make money professionally?
Is that the international sign for professionalism going like that?
Professionalism is.
Yeah.
And that's what I want.
Oh, okay. Well, I would say try and get some sort of quality content out. Try and find something that you enjoy doing as well, because if you're in it for the long run, you might as well not do something that you end up hating.
But what is quality content?
Just decent quality cameras and microphones and stuff like that, and not filming gameplay footage at a 90-degree angle from the television and stuff like that. What everybody used to do in the early days, and that was acceptable. But no, it's just it is trying to do stuff that you stand out and try and do stuff that other people aren't doing, so you aren't on that wave. Or, like I said, don't not do stuff completely different. Do it close to other people, but do it in a unique style that's that's exclusive to you.
What about thumbnails? How should they be?
They should have women in it.
They should all have women. Yeah. I agree with this.
Sex sells. So
it does. And I don't know, I disagree with you there. It doesn't sell, it catches the eye.
It catches the eye,
because YouTube videos aren't for sale anyway, so you only need to do the catch the eye part, so that's all that matters.
No, it's just... And if that fails, just have a big arrow and a circle pointing at something.
Like the gamer?
Yes.
Are you a big fan of them?
No, they're useless.
Literally, that may be one of the worst YouTube channels I've ever seen.
No, they haven't got many subscribers as well.
I watched a video by them, it was something along the lines of 5 things about the Super Nintendo you never knew existed. And I knew everything, what existed, what they had in their video by the time I was about 10.
So it's basic knowledge.
It was ridiculous, like, did you know that with the Super Nintendo you had a multi-tap so you could play Bomberman in 4-player? That was literally their video. It was the most condescending thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Did you know it's got an on-off switch? The Super Nintendo is made by Nintendo.
So how do these channels survive?
It's just trash. Basically, saying you don't know is a bit of an insult to a person's intelligence, and you say, I bet I do know that, so I watch it.
So you're tricking them into thinking they're intelligent.
Yeah, so you watched it because they said you didn't know, and I said, I bet I do know them.
That's a good one. I've never thought about that. See, that's some knowledge.
So a bit of a psychological thing, yeah.
So you're saying that channels like Watch Mojo, they make all of their audience members feel smarter than they are by...
No, if anybody watches Watch Mojo, you're a fucking idiot, I'm afraid. Or you're helping hurt smaller channels who actually put out the content that they steal as well, so you're a scumbag as well as an idiot. So
maybe that's one of the only good things about Article 13, if that ever comes into effect. That
hopefully, yeah.
It'll kill Watch Mojo.
Oh yeah, it'll kill everyone now. It's like a big smart
YouTube apocalypse.
Yeah. Again, Apocalypse 2. Apocalypse.
It wasn't much of an apocalypse if we're all still here though.
Well, a lot of the smaller channels got taken down. Well, they gave up because they wouldn't be allowed to monetise. My Guru Larry gaming channel got demonetised.
But my second channel, I never started it, and I started it in the middle of all of that crap, and it still got monetised. So it didn't really make any difference, in my opinion.
I think it's a bit of one rule for one, rule for the other for YouTube as well. That you see channels your size getting away with stuff that you couldn't do it yourself. So
What's that? Say that again.
I see channels getting away with stuff that just because of their size or something.
Oh,
like
okay,
that,
yeah.
Who they are and who they know that you wouldn't possibly get away with yourself.
So in terms of...
Not that I'm naming any names because I can't think of anybody. Literally, I can't think. I just bollocks and made it up. But yeah.
Yes. So, with regards to becoming a YouTuber, because I know a lot of people do want to get bigger and grow their channels, etc.
Yeah.
I want to do it myself.
Yeah, well, stop pissing people off for starters. That might help.
No, as I said, I think I said this in this video, I'd rather be who I am than be a dirty sycophant.
Would you? Well, that don't put bloody bread on your table now, does it, though?
Yeah, I don't know if I quite agree with you there. I could name some very controversial figures, but if I even name them, people will get even more upset with me just for saying their names.
You're just jealous they got more subscribers than you. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. But I keep losing my train of thought.
Yes,
I was trying to ask...
I love derailing you.
Well, I'm very derailed at the moment.
Takes him another year to put me a video with me.
Yes, I've properly lost my train of thought, but I was trying to think of a question. You've killed me, Larry. Thanks a lot. I think this is going to be the end of the interview now.
It is.
Because I was trying to ask my question and I can't remember what it is.
Oh, that's the ending. Also, the battery's running out of the camera.
It is. So this might be a good time to close it. Yes. Either way, Guru Larry is here.
Yes.
And you can ask him questions
in the
comment section about various things gaming.
We can ask me comments in the question section.
Or you could ask him subscribers in the... I'm dead. It's dead.
It, yeah, that's it.
It's dead. There's no jokes left.
Now.
You take the top hat.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, let me try and close this properly. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another exciting edition of
What's that voice? That sounds like
This is you.
Sounds like Zippy.
I'm sorry if I think you sound a bit like Zippy, Larry, but... But yes, we shall be moving on. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've got any questions for Larry in the section, then make sure you ask them in the comment section down below. So...
You need to put it at an angle, look dapper.
Dapper. It looks a bit too Clockwork Orange, a little bit rapey, in my opinion.
Thank you, it's completely ruined the video now talking about that though.
Are we not allowed to say that? Is that a deal?
No, it's the art, we're not allowed to say that in videos, it upsets people.
We never said it.
No.
Cheerio.
Bye bye.